And then that'll be it. So far it's quiet, and I think they're here. I think it's nice though.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
I was looking around.
Can I ask why you're filming our facility?
Looks pretty cool actually because of the wash and everything.
Uh-huh.
Kind of curious of how this whole thing began, you know.
Okay. You want to come up here and chat with me a little bit? Do you mind?
Am I detained or?
I just need to talk to you because you've been filming our officers in and out, so I just wanted to
And I can't do that?
with that. Huh?
And I can't do that? I mean, I was in a public area, so.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give you my name unless I'm being threatened of arrest, so. Am I under arrest or is it?
You're not under arrest. What's your name? Why are you filming our facility?
I just told you, I like the history around this place right here.
Okay. Well, while you're talking to me, you got a baton here. I'm just going to hang on to it.
Why are you touching me?
While I'm talking to you, okay?
Why are you touching me?
It's for my safety while I'm chatting with you.
Well, I'm here. I'm not going to do any harm with you guys.
Okay.
So, what's the name and badge number?
It's 51079. And what was your name?
What was your name?
It's Sergeant Buchanan.
Badge number?
I already gave it to you.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My name's Officer Apodaca. My badge number is 100040.
All right. I just want to know why she touched me.
I just walked out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just over here doing a story.
Okay.
Trying to, in a public area, try to record everything around here. I mean, I saw this wash right here. It's pretty cool. I don't know what this whole thing started. Like the wash is being here or the police station was here first. That's all I was trying to figure out. To look around in public areas.
Okay.
So you touching me, I want to know why. Because you think I'm a threat? Because I'm doing the story, or?
You've got a baton on your hip, sir.
Yeah, it's for protection, not from you guys.
That I'm safe and that you're safe. We don't have
Oh,
any
trust me,
issues.
that's why I'm right here,
Okay.
Away from you.
Okay. Can you explain to me why you're filming over here?
They're from the west. It's a white house.
Because I like to film in public areas, so public area, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to detain you right now. So
Oh
we
my
investigate, okay?
Really?
I don't know what's going on.
In a public area, I'm being detained.
Okay,
Now my
so we're
backpack's...
gonna figure that out. I don't want your camera to get broken. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm recording this incident as well.
There's breakable stuff in there, you know that, right? I have more cameras in the backpack.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. In a public area.
All right,
You're
we'll
not
figure
under
out what's
arrest,
going on.
but right now I'm detaining you until we figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm going to hang on to this while I'm talking to you.
Alright, do not consider searches and seizures.
Alright, he's going to hang on to your backpack. We're going to walk up here.
I'm not considering any searches or seizures.
Okay, I'm not searching you. I am going to pat you down for any further weapons. Do you have any more weapons on you? Okay. We're going to check, make sure.
You pointed this way?
Yeah, you got it. Mine's pointing this way too. You a First Amendment auditor or something?
Public areas.
I hear you.
The day begins quiet and calm. A lone man stands near a police facility with a camera in hand. He is drawn by curiosity and the beauty of the place, but curiosity soon meets authority. An officer approaches with suspicion in her voice, asking why he is filming their facility. The man replies calmly, saying he finds the place interesting and wants to understand its history. He explains that he is in a public area with every right to record, but the officer steps closer, claiming it is for safety and reaches toward his bat in her hand, touches him, and the tone shifts. Instantly the citizen stands firm, questioning why he was touched and reminding her that he means no harm. Names and badge numbers are exchanged as tension builds between rights and control. This is where a simple act of filming turns into a constitutional test.
I'm a Vikings fan too. I know it doesn't mean much to you right now, but
It's the first time I've ever been detained. So what's the issue here?
Well, you're videotaping
I
police
wasn't on the facility. I
operations.
was in a public
So,
area.
hmm?
I wasn't. The facility was in a public area.
I was told you were over here standing on our property filming
So this sidewalk over
operations
there?
over here. Yeah.
I know the sign is right there, but I didn't go past the sign.
Okay.
So
We're
Okay.
gonna review our cameras, and if we got some wrong information, and that indeed is the case, and as I understand it, you might be out of handcuffs here in a second. But it sounds like a crime was reported to us that you were trespassing on.
I was not
on our
trespassing. I was in a
Okay, well
public
that's what was
area.
reported to us, right?
I didn't go past the
So
sign.
we got to investigate it if it's reported to us, right? We can't take anybody's side in anything like that. So that's why you're detained today. As
I know you guys got cameras everywhere, so check
Yeah,
those.
I'm going to be checking them. I don't know how to work the system, but I'm going to find somebody who does. And we're going to be working on that. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving them a name.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong.
Right here, yeah, man. If you're just out here filming, it's obviously a public area.
So can
you're
you go
right.
back down the track?
So the track is public as well, but
Yeah.
what it sounds like was reported to my sergeant is that you are on our private drive past the no trespassing signs.
While you're detained, I'm going to go verify that information, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Proceed to stand by.
And back there, I was lifting that up so we could look over the wall.
Sorry, say it again.
I lifted that up so I could look over the wall. That's about it.
Look over this wall, or
This wall over here,
okay,
where the track is.
okay. I hear you, man. Like you're able to do your First Amendment auditor thing, man. I've talked to many people out here that have done that at the station, and we've had no problems. Sounds like what was reported to us is it was a crime. If there was no crime actually committed, and it was a misunderstanding or miscommunication on our part, then we're going to apologize and take you out of handcuffs in just a moment.
First time being in handcuffs, actually.
Sorry, what's that?
This is my first time being in handcuffs, actually.
Okay.
The officer claims she must detain the man to investigate. He stands in disbelief as handcuffs are placed on him for filming in public. His camera continues to roll, capturing every second. He repeats again and again that he was only standing in a public space. The officers insist a trespass report was made and they must act on it. But his calm voice breaks through the chaos, reminding them of his rights. One officer admits he was told the man was past a no trespassing sign. The man insists he never crossed it and urges them to check their own cameras as minutes pass. He remains detained but unbroken. He knows that every word and every action is now part of public record. In this moment, the lens becomes his greatest offense.
Roll please, just for another minute.
I've been the one on downtown, the major one.
The main station, yeah, 270 South Stone.
Yeah, they don't do shit like this.
I hear you, man, and it sounds like we wouldn't be putting you in handcuffs if we didn't have the report that you were trespassing on the private drive.
I did not whip
Because
past the sign.
this isn't anything that we're saying you did, but we, for whatever reason, have had people try and sneak in that drive. We had somebody a couple months ago. We don't know how they got in our secure lot, but they were in our secure lot, like walking around and scoping out our cars and stuff like that. But they weren't on the cameras. They had either jumped over the back wall or snuck in through one of the gates. But they had been there. We reviewed cameras for hours. He had been back there for like 3 hours, like hiding in our cars and stuff like that. So we've had security issues here, which is obviously concerning. I'm not saying you did any of that, but you can understand like how that kind of puts us in that frame of mind when we get, hey, there's some dude walking in a private drive back here. Hey, now he's out front. And my sergeant came out to talk to you for that reason.
What's that private property line at? I know there's a track, and then there's like a little bit of dirt right there on the side. Is that your property too?
Next to the track?
Yeah, next to the track's a little like
I just
like
talk to
dirt?
people out there. I don't really push it. But if they're out like on the private drive walking, I've stopped people trying to come in our gates many times.
That right here. So about this quarter.
Do you want me to pick that up so it doesn't get damaged? Yeah, you got it. Is there a way for me to set this up so I don't have to?
Yeah, just put, you have a 3 legs right there?
Oh, these are 3 legs?
Yeah, 3 legs. Pull it out.
Well, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have the 3 rocks in my back. So,
Well, it's not going to fall over like that, right?
No.
It's fine?
that's fine.
Okay. I don't want to damage anything. Do you think that's okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just all want to know. It's a little bit of dirt right there on this trap right here. You guys, or
Which area are we talking about?
well, I can't remember the point.
Another officer arrives, joining the scene. He listens to both sides, trying to make sense of the situation. The man explains he only lifted his camera to look over a wall, curious about the old wash nearby. He was not trespassing, not hiding, not causing any harm. The officer admits the department has dealt with real trespassers before, people sneaking into secure areas, hiding under cars, scoping vehicles. But today the story is different. This man is not a criminal. He is a citizen using his right to. Record in public handcuff, yet calm, he asks questions about the property line and the rules. He even helps protect his camera from damage while surrounded by officers. Every word he speaks turns the spotlight from suspicion to accountability. What began as an accusation starts to look more like a misunderstanding.
This right here.
On the backside there?
Yeah, where the gate is, but back.
So it's technically all property of the facility of the city of Tucson. But as far as, not necessarily the track, but I'm talking about specifically like this private drive and like once you go
I was behind the sign.
Sorry, what's that?
I was behind the sign, inside right here.
Well, behind the sign this way or behind the sign out?
That way.
Behind the sign on the All right, it sounds like once we clarify that, we'll take you out of cuffs in just a moment. I'm fine with you walking around the whole station, filming everything. It sounds like we had a report that you were on a private drive. Sorry, what's that?
She was a little aggressive.
Okay. Like I said, man, I had just walked up, so I don't really know what happened before I got there, right? I sure understand the radio sitting down with somebody on the front gangplank or bridge or whatever, and I just came out here to make sure she was okay. I didn't know what was going on. So whatever she got before I was involved, she got before.
My stuff, she can't do that. Unless it's probable cause.
What's that?
Unless you grab my stuff, you can't do that.
Well, you can be detained for reasonable suspicion, but
what's the crime, though? That's
trespassing. That's what we had reported to us.
That's not trespass.
Well, if you indeed did not trespass, or even if you did, we might just warn you. If we look up on cameras, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying. For instance, we looked on cameras and saw you. Oh, you were actually past the sign. You were close. I'm just giving you for instance. We're just having a conversation, right? So, we end up talking to our witness or whoever told us about this, and they say, "Oh, he was past the thing, past the sign." We look at video cameras, see you're past the sign. We might just tell you like, "Hey, don't do that again."
With modern handcuffs, I can show you guys where I was.
Okay.
More officers arrive one after another, and the truth becomes clear. A check of the cameras and a review of reports reveal the man never crossed a restricted line. He was exactly where he said he was, on public ground, exercising his rights. The officer finally admits there was a miscommunication, and the cuffs are removed, freedom restored. But the moment leaves a mark. The man looks at the camera and reminds viewers why this matters. Because power unchecked can turn freedom into fear, because the First Amendment exists not only for comfort, but for courage. And because filming in public is not a crime, it is a right. And today, that right has been defended once again.
I hear you. We're trying to talk to the witness to try and speed that up. We're trying to get you out of cuffs as soon as possible.
Huh? 41820. It's Officer Dial, like the soap.
So he was just doing the First Amendment audit, walking around filming. What, at least as I understand it, was reported to Sarge is that he was on the private drive back here.
I was behind the sign.
So, yeah, I told him if he indeed was behind the sign, we're going to take kind of answers for this moment.
Sounds good.
Just so you know where we're at.
Nobody come here like this?
What's that?
Nobody comes here with a camera like this?
It has happened from time to time, yeah. And we let them film. I've had people.
Obviously not.
Well, like I said, it wouldn't be a problem if we didn't have the report that you were on the private drive. Because I did explain to you earlier that we've had people try and sneak in there, and we had that dude hang out back there for like 6 hours.
I'm going to do it with the camera and broad daylight.
Dude, you would be surprised what I've seen people do in broad daylight.
There must be
We just came from a call. A guy was hit a girl in the elbow with a bat after she came at him with a knife.
Well, it was last month or so we had a dude come in here and try to hit the officer on the other side of the glass, smashing all our windows.
Yeah.
So
that's overdose, not a camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
we don't know you, do we?
But like I said, sir, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, but like I said, if,
I didn't get it.
okay. Well, that'd be why. So like I said, if everything you're telling us is true, then you're gonna be out of cuffs. But we had to report the crime, so that's why you're detained, sir.
Alright, is this your earpiece? I'm gonna just put this in your bag. I'm not looking inside or anything. I'm just putting it in there for our safety. Okay? So, turns out it was misinformation on my part and miscommunication. It sounds like you were on the sidewalk and you weren't on our property, so I'm gonna let you go. You're free to leave.
See this, guys?
Honestly, man, you didn't really pick a good day anyway. We're closed.
I know.
We don't do anything on it.
Yeah.
Now, this is why there is such a big disconnect between members of the public and the police. Thanks to one thing called qualified immunity, we have officers who think they can just walk around placing people in handcuffs and violating their rights. And in the end, they can just say sorry and be done with it. And this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video and leave a comment to reach more people. And remember, always record the police.